Hi everyone, this is Felicia from Simple Learning Pages. I'm glad you're here at our channel, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about homeschooling. I know there's a lot of people who are starting to homeschool. They're pulling their children out. You may be one of them for a multitude of reasons why you're pulling them out. So you've made the decision to homeschool, and now what? What do I do with my kids all day? A lot of people jump right into what curriculum do I need. That's, in my opinion, the wrong choice to start first. Of course, curriculum is very important, knowing what to teach your children. Obviously, this whole thing is about teaching our children at home, and we need curriculum to help us. But that's not the first thing you need to do. The first thing you need to do is know your children. Knowing your children, understanding where they are academically, but also spiritually and mentally, emotionally. You need to know where they are because there's going to be a transition period. They've just pulled out of public school, or maybe they've never been in school. Like my two youngest ones have never been in public school. Only my oldest was in kindergarten. And there's a transition from play to, okay, now it's time for schooling. But that's a different transition than if they've been going to public school and then now they're going to be homeschooled. There's a transition period for them, but there's also a transition period for you. This is not what you were doing maybe last year or even last month. Maybe you were working full time and you decided that it was the best for you to stay home and homeschool your children. Whatever the circumstances are, it's different. So you need to allow you and your family that transition period, because homeschooling isn't just about the education part. It's a lifestyle, because your kids are with you all day, and that may be different for you. So you need to allow you and your family that transition period. Know ahead of time that you're going to feel like a failure. Now notice what I said. I didn't say you were going to be a failure. I said you are going to feel like a failure. I've been homeschooling now for 11 years. My oldest one just graduated from high school. And I still feel like a failure every single year. I used to teach at a public school for 5 years before I had children, and I ran a preschool for 2 years, and I still feel like a failure every single year. My husband had to remind me of that last year, that every year you kind of feel this way, so it'll pass. We always feel like we're not doing enough, but you are. Your children are learning, your children are growing, and you just need to believe in yourself that you can do this. We just have to keep going. Just keep going. As my husband says, take one step at a time. Don't take a leap, just take a step. What's your next step? What's your children's next step? And think that far ahead. Sometimes thinking about the whole school year or their whole educational life is very overwhelming. Yeah, I feel it a lot. And I have to remind myself, what's the next step? What is the next step that they need to learn? Did they just learn double-digit addition? Can they go into subtraction now? Did they just learn their letters? Do they need to learn how to put them together and their sounds? What is the next step? And think of a curriculum for that. A lot of times our children are not on a grade level curriculum. Like they may be in 2nd grade spelling, but maybe 4th grade math. So understanding where their next step is very important. And get help when you need it. We all need help. I am really bad at geography, so I had to get some help. We had to work it together. I had to learn what I didn't know. My oldest son had calculus, and I never took calculus in high school or college. And so I had to learn it with him. And that's okay. He had to see me struggle through it so he could understand that that's okay to struggle through it, but to keep going and that we can do this. I just want to remind you, you can do this. You can do this. And sometimes we just need to hear that we can do this. We can do it together. We can get some help. We can know our children. Just remember, that is the most important thing, is to know your children. I hope this helps. please let me know in the comments if there's anything specific about homeschooling that you'd like to know. Maybe I can help. If not, I will get some help. So let me know in the comments what you think. Please subscribe and like this video. See you next time. Bye-bye.